Hello, my lovelies. It's Steve here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. I already have some cards out here. We're dealing with the Everyday Witch as well as the Blue Messiah Tarot today, or the Blue Messiah Oracle cards. No, reading cards. My bad. I'm sorry. So we have the Moon card already out as well as the Eight of Wands. So with that energy, I was getting that. With that, I was getting this energy of, there's an energy of stickiness here. I want to say that first. There's this kind of energy of things like, because we also have the magnetism card here. So there's kind of this energy of things like, almost like, so Spirit is showing me like a filter, like a spiritual filter. Like they're showing me, you guys ever gone to like the beach and like seeing people, I really don't do like the hunting for crabs, but seeing people like with the little nets and they're like filtering off. I guess you can shell hunt with that stuff too, right? Where you kind of like put the big net down into the water and then like it comes up and all the sand and everything sieves away and then you're left with looking for shells and stuff. Like that's what they're showing me. So it's almost like this energy of like filtering out, sieving out unwanted distractions. But right now that your energy is very sticky, that your energy is very like, it's like reaching out and grabbing and holding on to a lot of stuff right now. And so it's really important that you choose to use your energy wisely and choose what you want to focus on. It's not coming in very clearly. Yeah, it is this very distracted energy. It's this very like, this illusionary energy feels like it's throwing up like a lot of interference energy. And it's just, there's just like a lot going on right now. There's a lot of choices, a lot of illusions. You could have like a lot of illusions in communication because I'm scratching the end of my nose. So you could be receiving very like mixed messages right now, or receiving certain downloads, or receiving certain messages that you're just kind of like, I don't know, even if it's not even from Spirit, even like you watching TV or you listening, you could be listening to podcasts or tarot readers or something like that, and you're getting this very like, should I believe this? Is this for me? Is this message for me? I don't know. I feel confused. Who is this message about? Is that kind of energy. So if you haven't been feeling this way, this message might not be for you. But there is this kind of sorry, you guys. I'm getting like so many downloads all at once. I'm also getting like this urge to like cut this and start again. And I feel like that's playing into the energy. There's this energy of like, you know what? Like I'm so distracted. Like I'm so this, I'm so that. Just turn it off and I just need to step back. So you might be feeling like giving up on something because because there seems to be so many choices, or you're distracted, or you're confused about which way to go or what to do necessarily. Like you're just, yeah, like at a loss for words too. I feel it's very odd. Like I rarely feel like this in, like as much as it might come across like I'm having a hard time, like it's usually because I'm downloading and listening to what Spirit is saying and talking at the same time. So my words get a little bit, but this is almost like it's kind of like that feeling where you're just like about to make a point and then you're like, what point was I about to make? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I got it. And another thing is, what was I about to say? Like that's what it feels like. It's this very like stop, start. Things just don't feel clean. Things aren't just moving quickly and easily. It's like there's this stickiness, this resistance, this it's like this oppositional energy to flow. So there's something in your environment, something that you're dealing with, something that you are paying attention to, something that you give your energy to, like it's messing up your flow energy. Like it's a big distraction, or it's really messing up something that you need to be paying attention to. They're also showing me like another scene, and I can't place. I think it's just like an amalgamation of kind of like a general idea that I've seen in movies before. Where, say you're like, there's like an object that like the good characters and the bad guy are fighting for, like an object, and they're like, this is mine, no, it's mine, and then it like shoots out of your hands, and then you're like, oh, like push the bad guy, and you're like, I've got it, it's mine, I'm gonna get it, and then they just like throw a bunch of stuff on the floor that looks really similar, and you're just like, which one, oh my gosh, like, and that's what it feels like. It feels like you're trying to find like a particular thing, and there's all these distractions, all this other stuff just like flying around, muddying the water, and like throwing up and casting these illusions. My dog is really upset that my neighbors are outside walking around. She's like, what are you doing? And that might be kind of some of the energy. It's like this energy of like being distracted by everyday things, or things that are happening around you that like really shouldn't be throwing you off, or really shouldn't be like taking up that much of your energetic space or of your mental space. But it's this kind of energy that like you're giving a lot of energy to things that don't necessarily align with the goals that you're trying to meet. And of course, this could be you or somebody outside of you, somebody that you're dealing with. Yeah, oh my gosh. I gotta tap out of that energy, because it's so full of confusion. It's so full of this, like, should I say that? I'm not sure. What am I doing? That's kind of how the energy feels. It feels really like it's very disorienting. Like that energy is very disorienting. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. And even now, as I'm trying to tap into different energy, this energy seems to be drawing me back in and being like, pull more cards on it. Worry about it more. So be aware of that. That this kind of distraction, illusionary energy keeps calling you back to it. And it's kind of like a mystery. It's like, why is this happening, or why is it that way? It's some kind of something like that, where they're like, it's kind of like this energy where it's like, fall back in. It almost, because I'm hearing fall back under my spell, or fall back under the allure of this. There's something about this that's alluring to you for some reason. I don't know if it plays into some kind of shadow energy, or if it plays into some kind of curiosity, or like we all like the drama and the tea a little bit, every once in a while, or all the time, it just depends on who you are. And it's kind of giving me that kind of energy, where it's like this distraction energy that it's like, oh, wouldn't it be so easy just to fall into it, and to just not do what I'm supposed to do, or to get distracted. And to think like, oh, this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be spending my time and my energy and my focus on. But your energy is super magnetic. You have a really big like life force energy inside of you that's building up. And again, even like with this blue, it's a blue flame, right? Yeah. Blue flame energy right here, that I see this as you in the middle with all of this swirling around you, which does kind of remind me of this Eight of Wands energy. It's this energy that literally I see like this magnetism is like you standing in the middle, and this kind of like this power up energy, like, you know, this kind of, they're literally like, I'm literally hearing like this like that kind of like powering up kind of electronic kind of sound. That's what it sounds that's what it sounds like. It's like this powering up, like this going supernova, like this going you never go full Saiyan, but yeah, it's like this energy like that, where it's just like, it is this like supercharged energy where all of this energy is really like moving into you, both from the light and from the shadow. Because like down here, you can see this kind of like shadow energy that's down here too. But there's this like light energy like coming in, and it's being pulled into this kind of like vortex energy here. And that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like you are the vortex energy. Like your energy is waking up, it's powering up, it's magnetizing a lot to it. And maybe that's why you're feeling so distracted, because like things are instantly magnetizing to you, whether they're things that you want or you don't want. Maybe even like a fleeting thought in your mind could magnetize an experience into your 3D reality. This definitely could be something that Spirit wants you to be more aware of. Ooh. Yeah. The Three of Pentacles and the 10 of and the 10. The Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10. But there is this energy of you could have a very opportunist moment coming towards you. Like, or like, what do they say? Like an auspicious moment, right? Where it's something like this, where like it's an opportunity for a wish fulfillment. Like, make your wishes, like put your intentions out there into the universe, because they're going to be magnetized to you. They're going to be coming in really strongly. So what are you wanting? Focus your energy and it will come to you really quickly. It might not come to you as directly as you think. It might come to you in the form of, you know, say that you're like, oh, I really want to travel somewhere, or I really want to go here. It's not going to come to you directly in like, yeah, they're showing me like this like crisscrossing kind of unexpected path. There's something here about Spirit trying to bring in something to you in a way that you don't see coming. King of Wands. Again, it's funny that I just talked about traveling, and they have the world in the background back there. But again, it is stepping into this King of Wands energy where it's like this planning and focusing. Like, plan and focus. See how they're sitting there and they're like developing this plan to conquer. Like, okay, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go there, then we're going to move on military here and there. Like, it's that kind of energy. And it is this kind of energy of, excuse me, coming together and conquering, coming together and overcoming, putting the pieces together is what I'm hearing. Being bold enough to put the pieces together. I did a reading, was it last night, yesterday, something like that, where I talked about you gathering up pieces of a map, like pieces of the puzzle. And there is this kind of energy where spirit is like, I want you to stop chasing and running after distractions. There is this distracted energy, and they're like, this doesn't serve you. It's an illusion. This illusion that there's like all these different options or all these different things swirling around you. And I mean, like, with it being the holiday seasons, there could be a lot of things happening, you know? There could be a lot of choices, a lot of just this kind of energy of distraction in general, right? Like, you're trying to plan, you know, people coming in and out. You're, okay, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go there. We have to get this present. We have to get that for this person. And we have to get this. And so, you know, and my daughter has a school play, you know, the Christmas play that she's going to be in. And then we're going to be, the Christmas parade is this night. And then that night is this. And then this is that. It's this very feeling of feeling like very, like, spread very thin and having a lot going on. You know, and some of it is distractions that you don't really need, you know, and some of it is just life, you know, life and distractions and things that you have to do. But there is some kind of illusion that's being cast here in this getting caught up in this day-to-day, everyday energy that you're doing here. There could be like a comparison energy here as well. Be mindful this Christmas season that you're not getting, or be mindful of people who try to get you in this very like, oh, they have that, I need to have that. You know, if you like, this is also if you know people that are that way, that are like, oh, this person has this and they want this and they need this. It's very consumerist kind of energy. And I'm not saying that that they're bad people, but there's something here about that not being a very healthy energy for you to be around right now, because it's based in like, I don't have it, I need this. I don't have it, I need this. Like, my life will be complete if I get this 4-piece set, you know, that kind of energy where it's just kind of, it's this very, I don't know. For some, yeah, I just heard that bah humbug. Some of you might not be feeling as much of the Christmas spirit because you could be being very aware of like a very like consumerist nature around you right now. You could be very tapped into this kind of like, we need to buy, and you could feel very like, like disgusted by it, or just very much like the holidays aren't about what they used to be about anymore. It's just about consuming. It's just about buying. It's just about whether or not you look better than this person or you have more than this person, and everybody's buying. You know, I don't know. There's some kind of energy around that as well. But I understand, because I tend to kind of like just tap out of that whole consumerist thing around Christmas time. I love Christmas, but like I just, yeah, I just let people do their thing. but um But there is something here about that, like, be careful about comparing yourself, or feeling like you're going without, or if you have people like your kids or like family members around you, if you feel like super weighted around like having to keep up with the Joneses, having to be like, oh, they expect this and they expect that and they expect this and they expect that, and my budget is blown all out of proportion, and like I'm just running around to just, you know, throw all these presents at everybody to prove that I love them. There is some kind of energy around that. Somebody here could really be struggling with the pressures of that. Whew, sorry, like it made me feel, I feel very uncomfortable in this energy. I don't feel very comfortable at all in that energy. It's giving me the like a really weird feeling. But anyway, but again, every time I pick up this King of Wands card, I feel like, okay, I feel like the chatter gets cut out. Spirit is like, there is something like a very big opportunity that's coming to you. They want you to cut out all the distractions, cut out all the illusions, cut out everything else that's like taking your strength and your energy and your focus away. And they want you to really zone in, because again, like I said, there is an opportunity coming here. And they're not only do they want you to be in this kind of King of Wands, Queen of Wands kind of energy, but there is also this King of Wands energy. And I feel like this person, who, no matter who you are, what energy you identify with, this person is coming in as a King of Wands energy, and they're wanting you to match this person's energy, because this person is coming in with this plan to collaborate, or this plan to give you some type of opportunity here. But you need, it's like, Spirit's like, don't worry about all that ish. Work on that project. Work on that thing. You know, focus and hone your craft. Take that class. Do that thing. Like, push through and refocus, because this opportunity is coming and they want you to be ready. It's almost like you and this person are going to cross paths regardless, and you can either catch this person's eye and they're like, wow, this person's really on it. They have this thing, they're putting out this content, or they're doing that, or they're talking about this, or they're knowledgeable about that. Like, this is a good opportunity, right? They want you to get ready and be open to receiving this opportunity. Yeah, they want you to be in this like opportunistic, like in a good way, right? They want you to be where you feel like you're ready, or you don't doubt yourself, or like when this person comes up and they're like, so do you know about this? And you're just like, yeah, this is this and this is that, and I did the research on that, and I did the blah blah blah, and you can just talk about it really easily, or you really sound like, and you obviously know your stuff, you know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, well, let me get a business card, let me get, like, what do you do, how do you do this for a living, blah blah, it's that kind of energy. And this is a really good opportunity for you, because this person's eyes are going to be on you. And it is like a possibility. It's a pathway. It's a door opening. It's a door appearing before you. It's a door of wish fulfillment and opportunity. It's a very fortunate opportunity coming around where the wheel is spinning in your favor. But you have to have your part. You have to be here, right? And, they're kind of giving me like this energy where it's like, if this is like a bingo hall, right? Like, if you show up, if you grab that card and you sit down, you will win, right? But you have to, but you're not going to win just sitting at your house, not going out to the bingo hall, right? Like, you have to get, you have to be like, I feel like going to bingo tonight, and getting up and going to bingo and sitting down and grabbing that card, and you will grab the winning card, and you will sit down and you will win the big prize. You're going to be in the right place at the right time with the right skill set. But you have to put yourself in that position. You have to be there. You have to take the steps that it's going to take to put you in that right place at the right time with the right person. Meaning the right person. So it definitely does require some enlightened action on your part. Again, like, Spirit is like life force energy is flowing to you. It's flowing really strongly, like you're magnetizing this, like, even for some of you, it could be an opportunity to be some type of leader, to be, to stand out in a group, but you're going to have to be in that group. Like, for some of you, this could be like for some of you, I'm getting this kind of example of like taking a class and there being like a guest speaker or something like that at the class. And then you and this person, like maybe after their presentation or during their presentation, you're asking the right questions. You seem very knowledgeable about this or that. Like you seem very, like, oh, well, what about this? And have you guys thought about doing that? And, and so this person is going to notice you. They're going to notice your hunger, notice your ambition, notice you having that passion and that flair for whatever it is. And they're really going to take note of that. They're really going to take note of it, and it's going to be very significant for you in that moment. It's going to be like one of those moments in your life that you're just like, wow, if I hadn't have taken that class, if I would have called out that day, if I would have, for some of you, it could be this kind of opportunity where you're offered to like stay late, or you're offered to, where it's just kind of like, yeah, let me do that. Let me do that extra lap or do that extra mile or push myself. Let me really focus in. Because if you're off in this distraction, maybe the opportunity for that class or that opportunity to take that shift or that something, it distracts you, or you're just like, no, I can't. And you can't hear that intuitive push to like, yes, no, listen to me. Do take that. Go there. You're in the right place at the right time. And that person's like, oh, would you like to come to this? Like, actually, I'm glad you said something about that because of this and this and that. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to be in the right place at the right time. I just keep saying that. They don't want to tell me like that much more. Why was this energy so hard to get into? I just think that's how distracted you are by this. This amazing opportunity is coming, and it is like a destined opportunity that it's an opportunity you are meant to get. But you have to be there. You have to be open. You have to be focused. You have to be in the right mindset. Ooh, visionary. Come on now. You have to be there in the right mindset to see it for what it is, to see it, to get this vision of like, oh, this is it. This is my opportunity. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, and I feel like whoever this person is, they are going to see that. They're going to be very magnetized by your energy, very magnetized by you. You definitely are going to stand out in the crowd. You're definitely going to stand out as the center. I want to say center of attention, but I don't feel like, oh, my eye is itching. Oh, my right eye is itching. Like so bad suddenly. Ah. Yeah, then as soon as I mentioned it, it went away. Crazy. I'm getting a little bit of psychic itch. Oof. But there is this kind of energy here of I feel like whoever this person is, they've been looking for a particular person with a particular energy, whether they're conscious about that or not. And I think they're going to see that energy in you. They're going to recognize that energy in you. Yeah. They're going to recognize this kind of connection. It could have something to do with some kind of like angelic connection or some kind of higher visionary connection. I see like the moon in both of these cards too. So this person could feel like you two are both like tapping into the same collective or tapping into the same energy, or it's like, yeah, we're feeling the same way. We're seeing the world from the same perspective. It's this kind of like, Yeah, I just keep getting like this coalescing energy. That's all I can say. Like, I can't necessarily describe exactly what they're showing me. It's like this energy here vibrating, and it's like all of these energies are like floating around, and then they just like condense down into this part here. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my words today, y'all. I'm having trouble with my words today. I don't know. I feel a little thrown off, or a little like, mm. Yeah, not to dampen the mood, but I feel like you definitely should be careful in this time energetically. Don't forget your boundary to have like good, healthy, like spiritual boundaries, because you are very magnetic to a lot of things right now. So your energy could look particularly tasty to not only to you're shining bright and looking like the center, like this energy center, but I'm also hearing energy source. So be careful, because there also could be some people around you who are really feeling that energetic call to come and suck your energy, okay? So be mindful of people from your past, or be mindful of like people with questionable intentions. Yeah, Nine of Swords coming towards you as well. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So you could have some people from your past, or even new people that could be like energies that you're trying to leave behind in your past. Or you could have this energy rising up inside of you where it's kind of like this temptation to fall back into your old patterns, or fall back into your old ways. Ooh, Tower. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Yeah. Be careful. Yeah, just be mindful of the energies that you're collaborating with right now, and not only in the sense of like other people, but also like what you're watching, what you're consuming, like what you're consuming physically and both energetically, the people that you're hanging around, the even like the news stories and things like that you're consuming, the social media that you're giving, that you're giving attention to right now. Be mindful of that, because it could be slowing you down. It could be kind of energetically making you a little bit like sticky, and and you're very magnetic right now. And so they're showing me kind of like the things and the people, the activities, the mindsets, the people, the TV, the social media, the food, people that you're around right now are going to have a huge effect on your energy right now. You're like a very open channel right now, so be aware of that. Draw back in your center, ground in your energy, purify your energy. There is this kind of energy, there is this kind of like focus your intention, focus your energy, because people and things outside of you are pulling your energy, are pulling or kind of pulling this kind of like very distractive energy, and pulling your energy and your focus away from something very critical that is about to happen, or that is happening. And it feels like if you don't focus in, if you don't tap in, you could miss there could be an opportunity here that Spirit really doesn't want you to miss. Okay, I'm not fully, completely happy with this reading, but I'm gonna put it out there. It just feels the energy just feels kind of off. So I guess if you guys are seeing this, I did to go ahead, decide and post it. I hope, it didn't confuse, because I feel very confused. That's why I'm kind of just like, I don't like leaving the energy feeling confused, but I feel like that's it. I'm just saying the same thing over and over. So that's clearly the message that Spirit had. There's an opportunity coming up. Focus your energy, because it's a big moment here. They need your energy to be pure and focused. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to your angel spirits, guardians, ancestors, masters, and guides for guiding you here to receive this information. Thank you to my angel spirits, guardians, ancestors, masters, and guides for guiding me through delivering this information as well as keeping me safe. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed in your situation. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube things. You guys know what's up. Comment down below. Let me know if you are as confused about this as I am, because I do feel really hella confused. And I'm sorry that, I did my best trying to kind of like sort through this energy, but I feel very ungrounded in this energy. It feels very much so like head in the clouds, distracted, just like zoned out. And Spirit is like, no, 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 no. Zone in. Like, hello, hello. And you're just like, what? It's like, zone in, baby. Listen to me. Did you hear what I said? Yeah. So be aware of that, okay? Good luck out there, and I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye.